Man. Just when the New Day story of Xavier Woods' heel turn was about to happen, Odyssey Jones got fired from the WWE. I know I'm a little late on making this video, but this shit is crazy, bro. He got some DA allegations, and I just want to see. I haven't even watched a video of anybody talking about it. It's just like, damn, bro. That story, I was really getting into that story, bro. Woods was about to turn heel because he was like, man, you trying to replace Big E. Kofi like, I ain't trying to replace Big E, but we got Odyssey here, you know what I'm saying? We trying to bring him in. Bro done got fired, bro. Ross, talk to me.
Another video. So we got to talk about the crazy
Hold on.
news report that dropped
I'm on
earlier
his
today.
I'm on his
Apparently,
face. I might have to move
Odyssey Jones was released from WWE involving some type of domestic abuse allegations. We got to see what's going on with that. I know a few of y'all were hitting me up on Twitter talking about that, or asking if I heard about it. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up the article talking about this. This is kind of crazy because I mean he essentially just made his debut on Monday Night Raw, teaming up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He just bro. The draft. When was Backlash? Like January, February, bro. The draft was in like February. He just now got on TV in like what, August. And he's only been on TV like 3 or 4 times, and then he got fired.
Up with the New Day like a few weeks ago, and now he seemingly has been let go from WWE just as quickly as they debuted him. Odyssey Jones fired from WWE following domestic violence allegations.
DV, my fault. I said DA.
Good. Odyssey Jones is gone from WWE on September 2nd. Odyssey Jones mysteriously disappeared from WWE's roster page with no explanation. The move came as a surprise to fans as Jones recently debuted on Monday Night Raw 462 days after being drafted to the Red brand as part of the 2023 draft, and had been involved in the storyline with Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. When discussing the situation on the Wrestling Observer radio, Dave Meltzer indicated that Jones' removal from the roster page likely indicated his exit from the company, and an update from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful revealed Jones had been taken off Monday Night Raw following allegations of domestic violence. Sapp wrote, Odyssey Jones was removed from WWE TV when domestic violence allegations came to light. Fightful has learned. We've not heard of any arrest or charges being pressed in relation to the situation. We've reached out to WWE for a comment as well as clarification on his status. Talent had not been informed of the situation. Now, Brian Alvarez reports on a Wrestling Observer Live that Jones is indeed gone from WWE.
Yeah,
Alvarez
he's not on the page, the roster
page.
There has not been
a press release or anything like that, but I've been told Odyssey Jones is fired. There are rumors online also from Fightful that it was a domestic violence allegation. Apparently, no arrest at this point was told. Apparently, no arrest at this point, but I was told fired. That's kind of weird how you worded it, but I was told fired. So that's it.
Yeah, I was like,
Odyssey
did you read it wrong? No, that's what
when
it
did
says.
Odyssey Jones last wrestle on WWE Raw? After making his Monday Night Raw debut on August 5th, Jones went on to defeat Vincent Winey on the August 12th episode of Raw. On August 19th, he teamed with the New Day and to defeat the Final Testament as part of his emerging storyline with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. This was a 6-man tag match in WWE.
Damn, his last match was really the turning point. That was gonna be my fault. That match was gonna be the turning point in the story, because like Xavier Woods, if y'all seen the match, Xavier Woods was waiting for the tag. It was a 6-man tag match. Kofi was crawling, going for the hot tag. Then at the last second, Odyssey climbs up on there. He wants to tag too, and then Odyssey's closer, so Kofi tags in Odyssey instead, and Xavier like just sits there and makes this like face. He's like, what? And like, bro, I was really looking forward to see where the story was going to go after that. But hey, I guess we'll never know.
Prior to his release, what is going on? What's going on? That's crazy.
He had 2 matches.
They didn't even waste any time. These are allegations.
That's what I'm saying.
This is how WWE operates.
Yeah.
This is how WWE operates, and they're very quick with that. But once again, it's only allegations. So I don't know. Maybe taking him off TV would have been the better option to until they figured out what's actually going on and did an investigation.
They took him off the whole roster page. They just straight fired him.
They fired him for sure and got him off the internal roster. Then there got to be some more to the story that we, the public, don't really know, because for them to fire you, to get you off the roster, off of allegations, and them allegations must be damning. There must be some truth to those allegations, or maybe he spoke up and said something about it himself. I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they got rid of him quick.
He literally just got on the roster, bro.
He just pulled up.
And it seemed like he was going to be one of those, the catalysts for this Kofi Kingston versus Xavier Woods feud, because the seeds were planted. They were planting the seeds of Kofi just getting the help of Odyssey Jones, Xavier feeling like Kofi's trying to replace Big E. That may not, obviously Kofi is not trying to do that.
Yeah.
While you have Karrion Kross being the instigator to that.
Yeah, I forgot. And like before that match, like Karrion Kross been in Xavier Woods' ear for like the past like 2 months now, trying to get him to turn against Kofi Kingston.
That whole situation, he's been doing that. So it looked like that Odyssey Jones was going to be the catalyst for Xavier Woods to turn on Kofi. That's what it was looking like. And that could have been an interesting program to really.
That shit was gonna cook, bro.
I think a lot of people would have been invested in a Kofi Kingston Xavier Woods feud. I think a lot of us would have.
They would have fed the streets, bro. They would have fed the streets.
Odyssey Jones in the mix. That would have been a high profile feud for him to be in the middle of. That would have been perfect, actually, for his career. The fact that he had been sitting, I don't even know if he was sitting in catering. They drafted him a year ago, and they never did nothing with him for a whole year. He was just collecting a paycheck, I guess. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but I'm sure he wanted to be on the show, and his first appearance on the main roster was a good one. He had a good out reception. And people, I felt like people would have probably got behind him more, but damn. Jeez. If it is true, then that's very unfortunate. Any type of domestic violence, men or women that are causing it, it's never good, and it can lead down a dangerous path. But once again, these are allegations. I've seen people talk about it on Twitter like, oh, this guy is stupid, he's an idiot, he fumbled the bag.
People are quick to turn on you when an allegation happens, bro. Nothing has been proven yet. Well, I don't know exactly what this case. Like I said, I'm late on this, so some shit could have been proven. I'm gonna just have to do my research, but I'm just talking about in general. As soon as something gets out, people are quick to assume that whatever the allegation is, you did it. Like as soon as like the allegation comes out, without a second thought, it's like, oh, you fucked up, yada yada, you dumbass bitch. Like goddamn, like can you at least like do some research first?
He fucked up his career. How could you do that? You just finally got on the main roster and you fucked it up. I don't know if he did it or not. More information.
Now, but if he did do it, that's just, then you are an idiot if you did do it. It's like, damn, you really did fuck your shit up, but I don't know.
Information will probably come out, but once again,
we just have to wait and see.
Kind of telling that WWE would just let this guy go like that if it wasn't something substantial about it. Now, maybe
it's got to be something crazy for him to get dropped like that
out there, when it comes to talent and, domestic violence and their outside activities. But once again, you would think that there would be some more to the story because it's allegations. People lie all the time. I'm not sitting there saying that anyone that's been through domestic violence and a domestic abuse is lying, but there are people that do that. There are spiteful individuals that know you're a public figure.
Those people need to get arrested as well. The people that lie.
So they'll lie. They'll lie and do whatever they can to tarnish and ruin your legacy. So that could be a thing. But once again, I don't even know. I don't even know where the sources of this domestic abuse even came from. So if y'all know anything, you know what I'm saying, y'all let me know. I'll look into it. But I don't really, I don't really know. All I know is the headlines are saying my boy Odyssey is gone. WWE said no. And to be honest with you, this is how WWE operates, especially now. The amount of money they're making,
that is true.
The amount of sponsorships they're getting, how big WWE is.
Can't really be surprised. I was gonna say this is the biggest WWE has ever been. Like they breaking gates and shit every show, bro. WWE getting to that money, so they're not gonna let anybody fuck that up. They got rid of Vince McMahon. They gonna get rid of anybody.
They are at this point where they don't want nothing to do with anything that's
that man had to. They got
about any of the wrestlers.
The big boss had to leave. So if you do anything
working for their company, it don't even matter if you're a wrestler, producer.
They get into the bag. They not about to let anybody fuck that up.
Comes out about you, there's a good chance you're not gonna be on television. And if they
like nigga, you can be a cameraman. You better not fuck up or you gone. Like they would be not playing with their bag, bro. They get into it
because they don't want to risk. I mean,
especially if they have evidence
with the whole
too.
Vince McMahon thing, and they kicked him out the door. He's the guy that's kind of created this.
Yeah, but say he's the
juggernaut that you see in WWE.
They got Vince out of there,
brainchild behind it, essentially, and they
gonna get you out of there.
Door once the Janelle Grant stuff happened.
Oh yeah.
So if they will kick Vince out the door,
Vince, you are a sick ass nigga, bro. You are a sick individual. You are nasty.
And don't give a damn. They hear any type of allegations from someone
That's what I'm saying.
Now started pushing, they out the door too.
Yeah.
So comment down below. Let me know. Do y'all believe the allegations to be true? Do y'all know any other information, like where these sources of allegations coming from? And are y'all, I guess you could say, disappointed that Odyssey Jones was let go? You know what I'm saying? If it's true that he did these things, then obviously, no, he doesn't need to be on WWE television. But if it isn't true, would you guys want him to come back? If there's a way they can, he can find to prove himself innocent, would y'all want him to come back to WWE? Y'all let me know how y'all
feel. If he did do it, hell no, stay away. You need to get locked up. If he didn't do it, I wouldn't say I wouldn't even want to come back, because like you should know this, like, hey, this is a multi-billion-dollar, well, probably multi-billion-dollar company. I know that they got a lot of money to make. I know it was just an allegation, but it's like they just had to do what they had to do to protect their image. Now, if it's not true and then they just don't contact them, that's kind of crazy. Like if it's not true and they just like don't try to get them back, that's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. But if you did do it, I don't know. Lock him up, I guess. But if he didn't, let him get his job back. I want to see that story, bro. I was really waiting to see where it was gonna go. Xavier Woods versus Kofi. We need that. The streets need that, bro. That is gonna feed families. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Now we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.